Warning. This video exposes the sick, disgusting, and horrific truth about what evil companies are putting in our food supply and displays several graphic images that are extremely disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oklahoma Senator's new bill is raising some eyebrows. Senator Ralph Shorty introduced legislation today that would ban the use of aborted human fetuses in food. 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 Now, Shorty says the bill is needed to raise public awareness. In his own research, he says he found companies that may use embryonic stem cells to develop flavors.
But we need to talk about Cinnamix. And Cinnamix is spelled Senomyx. Senomyx. And all of you listening can go to stopthecrime.net, type that in our search bar, and you will find this information. It's very startling. You're going to see photographs that are going to be very, very disturbing. But more importantly, you're not going to want to eat this, okay? So we're going to talk about what this is. There's a list of companies that are using human fetal cells from aborted babies as a flavor enhancement in our food supply.
Pepsi was busted for doing that. Pepsi was using that as a flavor enhancer in their cola.
Yeah, PepsiCo is certainly one of them, but the list is very long, and it's important for everybody to download the flyer that we have on stopthecrime.net so you don't consume this aborted fetal tissue. What does it do? Well, it incites anger, and it literally rewires our brain as we cannibalize ourselves. The same thing, of course, which happened with mad cow disease when they were grinding up roadkill and other cattle and feeding it to the cattle. We're being fed our own species, and we must know the products that are certainly implementing this. So I'm going to just read some of this to you now. But again, I caution you when you type in the list of companies using fetal cells from aborted babies, which you can do. Again, the list of companies using fetal cells from aborted babies. You're going to see a very disturbing photograph. But Cinnamix is listed on its website, and its partners decided to ignore the letter from the Right to Life group that was certainly organizing against the use of humans in the food supply. And sadly, the Right for Life group lost their bid to stop this during the Obama administration. Now remember, it doesn't matter who's president. Anyone could have been president at that time. We're a corporate structure. We're run by the corporation, and certainly PepsiCo is a massive corporation. So during the Obama administration, and sadly, on February 28th of 2012, the President's Security and Exchange Commission ruled that PepsiCo's use of aborted fetal human tissue remains in their research and development agreement with Cinnamix to produce flavor enhancements, falls under ordinary business operations. So we're going to talk about a list of products. You should not be consuming these products. All soft drinks and Pepsi. All drinks Sierra Mist. All drinks Mountain Dew. All in-beer mug root beer and Pepsi. Drinks of No Fear. Ocean Spray. Seattle's Best Coffee. All brands of energy drinks. All brands. Aquafina water. Double Shot. Some of the Frappuccinos. Gatorade. They go on. Tropicana. All products of Nestle, including coffee creamers, instant soups, bouillon cubes, ketchup, sauces, instant noodles, etc. Bubble gum, Chiclets, Clarets, Dentyne, Trident. There's many other lists of gums as well. You need to look at this for yourselves. They talk about Cadbury Adams candies, and they mention the original gummies and many other Cadbury candies as well. Certs and Halls cough drops. The company produces there are also companies that produce anti-wrinkle creams containing the cells of aborted babies as well, of 14 weeks gestation. And there's a list of the creams that we need to understand have the aborted fetal tissue in it as well.
Just go and research the word Cenomix. Okay? Cenomix is a transnational company that creates flavor enhancement for products for transnational companies like Pepsi, Kraft, Nestle, Campbell's. And what they've been doing is that they grabbed kidney cells from human aborted fetuses. So they grabbed these kidney cell lines, las células sanguíneas de los riñones de bebés abortados, and in laboratory they replicate these cells and they put them in all your products. So ponen los productos. What products are we talking about? Well, we're talking about your Gatorade. Drink some aborted babies. Yes, seriously. We're talking about Lay's chips. Yeah, that's why they taste so good, don't they? Pepsi products, all right? Tropicana juices, Dasani water, Minute Maid. We have to not consume anything from these companies. And tell them that we're going to participate in their insane rituals.
So when you type in, is there any Cinemex in your ingredients, and you hit space, it changes it to demonic. How about that?
disclosures that Sonamix developed patent flavor enhancers by using proprietary taste receptor-based systems. The receptors are made with HEK293. HEK stands for Human Embryonic Kidney Cells, and 293 denoting that HEK was from the 293rd experiment. HEK293 originally came from a healthy, electively aborted baby whose cells were then harvested and cloned. Sonamix has used these fetal cells to create various types of taste enhancers such as salt flavor, savory flavor, sweet flavors, and many other types of flavor enhancers. Their flavors are purposefully developed so that they stimulate your taste buds without them actually tasting anything. Much like MSG, these flavor enhancers operate on the neurological level to produce reactions. Since they are not actually ingredients, but rather enhancers, they are not required to be listed in a package ingredients except as artificial flavor or natural flavors. And due to the small amounts of the additives that are used, Sonamix chemicals have not undergone the FDA usual safety approval process for food additives. And what's disturbing is the fact that the company is using human babies to make our food taste better. To make matters worse, the effects of consuming these cells affects us neurologically, just for purpose of taste. So what I've been doing is trying to find out how to determine if these fetal cells are actually in foods that's listed on these websites, and I've based my answer on 3 questions. First, in Sonamix development of their flavor enhancers, was it publicized that the fetal cell lines were being used? And that's yes. Second, is there a high amount of public warning out there of foods researched to have fetal cell lines infused? And that's yes. Third, is there a consistency on how the alleged cell line infused ingredient is labeled? And that's yes. The label of natural flavors is what appear to be consistent. I have found that on many of these products that have said to contain the fetal cells, usually what is listed in the ingredients is natural flavors or natural flavoring without any specification of what the natural flavoring is. I have even found the ingredient of natural flavors on foods that's not even on these lists. Take a look. So I am throwing out these brands because they have a mysterious natural flavor in them. Juicy Juice, Kraft Heinz ketchup, these pickles, these banana peppers, and Silk almond milk. They all have a mysterious natural flavor. Natural flavors. But they don't list what the natural flavor is. Natural flavoring, but it's not listed. Natural flavors, but it's not listing what it is. What type of natural flavors? Natural flavors. And this right here, natural natural flavor. What is the natural flavor? That's the mystery. And Miracle Whip as well. Natural flavor. What is the natural flavor? There's a list, and 3 of these items, although they all have natural flavors, 3 of these items is on the list for having fetal cell lines in it. So I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm not even going to take my chances and just try to eat it. Because it's not kosher. Although this says kosher, it's not kosher. So I'm going to throw this away. This is the Juicy Juice. And just getting rid of that. And I just got to find a brand where the ingredients is not a mystery.